相互激励，说此际，相约文法，心笃定，相信自己有潜力，永葆初心，正精进的方向来前进哈。那刚才看的回顾影片呢，是我们的袁慧玲师姐，我们热烈的掌声，感恩。好，我们呢有14位的回顾影片的制作团队哈，他们一个月
Morning to everyone. So here, let's start the online study group today.
然后我们来看一下这个礼拜我们要追的电影，就是8月21号。
We encourage one another to talk about Tzu unwaveringly, listen to the Dharma together, believe in our potential, and diligently maintain our initiative as aspirations. Here is all the our team that who made out this video clip for the review last week. All the video clip for next week. So, August 28 is a movie, Walking with My Mom. So, every day watching Ta'ai TV will bring you good thoughts every day. Ta'ai news coverage is will know what happened and know more about Tzu Chi world. Thank you. This is all the poster is made by our volunteer. When they got poster, they will think that is too big for them, but I think it's not too big. This is very so it's very clear for everyone. If let's say you have a will, then we will have a mission, then you will have more effort to do it.
都不要走后悔的路，不要说你只是对外面人好，你要对自己家人也好。当你冲突来了，你要
Thank you, Ta'ai drama series. This is one of the Ta'ai drama now about sister Tang Dongqi. When some difficulty happen or some argument happen, we have to calm down a bit, like 1 minute, maybe 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 10 minutes. Then you will later be calm down. You won't have that argument with your partners or others as well. So everything we have to be more compromise and more compromise and more willing to understand each other, then we will be getting better and better. Every families have their own problems because every family have their difficult or their everyone have their own character, have their own personality that you won't, not everyone is the same. So sometimes there is some argument between family members. So to calm down. So we would like to encourage everyone with this Jin Si aphorism. With a willing heart, no matter how busy, we won't feel tiring, but instead joyfulness. Even sometimes we have to go around in the town and busy with our work. If let's say we have this willing heart, then will be easier. Master ideal talent are modest and not arrogant, pure with self-respect, cultivations, and ritual. Always hold selfless love and treat everyone equally. Be open-minded and control-tempered. Work hard and harmonious with others. Show good entity in speech and action. Be enlightened. Ritual with a purified heart. Focus on general principles, not triffids. With the above characteristics, they will be qualified follower of Master. Master would therefore feel at ease, wish everyone become an ideal talent in Master eyes. Put thumb on your chest and say, relax, Master. We are all your ideal discipline. Look at Master respond, you are great, thumb up to us. So say to your left and right friends, say thank you and grateful for accompanying us. You are all the Dharma messages. Pass on the Dharma mindfulness. Master Cheng Yen give a blessing on 2020 on April 25th. Online Buddhist theme to connect all nations at different language. Hopefully, more nation and language can be added in the recruitment of Bodhisattva and able all to listen to the read to visualize under the Aspaw infinite wow. Everyone interpret multi-language. I feel that this opportunity, everyone has the chance to practice language that you are very unfamiliar with and you are not yet very familiar with. There is a reason for you to speak and practice, write, and become familiar with them. This week we have English, Cantonese, Japanese, Indonesia, and Hakka. Today we introduce this Japanese, Sugo Nakamura. He doesn't know Mandarin as well. Even he couldn't understand Master teaching, but he still continued to listen Master teaching, and he said that even he can't understand in this lifetime, but he would like to listen to Master voice, and this will he hoped that this will plant in their consciousness and being forward to their next lifetime. Today, the English translation team is from Australia and New Zealand. Anita, Sharon, Yichin, Gina, and Tiffany. Tiffany also our speaker, one of the speakers today. Today, we have a Japanese team, and then this is our Cantonese team. We have these sisters and brothers from Malaysia and Singapore, and from Indonesia we have brother Wen Han, Xiaoqing, Listen, and brother Long Zai. Thank you very much. This is our Hakka translating team. If there are some of the volunteers is from Malaysia, even Malaysians can speak the Hakka as well. This is a positive effect from the Japanese volunteer, Sister Lo Wenlin. We can note in this article how the Japanese team to prepare their translation script. She said that she is looking forward to every time she can translate. Sometimes her transcript is translated by her daughter, and then she feel nervous, but because of the teamwork, she feel more ease at the moment in her. She shared this information with her families and friends, and then
就会很方便。那从这里我们可以知道说，他们原来他们的口译是他的女儿先知道上面这个资料
she passed on these articles to his friends and share this script to his friends. Then after that, her friends or comment back feedback is very positive. Thank. Because of the daughter prepared the script for the mom to speak, because daughter have to go to study, so the mom will help to do the translation online in live for the Japanese team.
每一周跟您介绍一个我们的团队。今天要介绍的是引领光环团队。你如果来到主场，然后看到有人奔奔跑跑，然后马上补位来去，然后很热情的这一群人是引领光环。场上美玲、素贞、芙蓉、秀珠、富竹。
Well, as a team is in talent, I think as an individual is in permanent. Everyone gather, everyone is talent.
我们一起来看左边这张，好不好？大家一起说。今天最好尽力生活，尽力行事。
We have Sister Maylin, 年初来亲儿 they are helping to coordinate in 亲师 hall, 高雄亲师 hall.
160则的留言，119次的转分享，真的非常感恩。所以你的上线留言。
Today we have to work hard on how to live today, how to be good, and because maybe today is a birth. This week, last week we have 160 messages and 117 share the link to others. We are encourage everyone to share their write down the message, because this can feedback to others and help others to get positive energy as well.
第一个时间给我们回应哈。那上个星期呢，我们的光中跟如意师姐，那在这个部分，我相信很多人都是
because
熟悉，因为上人最近啊，只要讲到波兰，讲到乌克兰这边，一定会有讲到他们两位大菩萨。
There's a Beijing sisters Ruizin. She said that she thought that she has a dream on Tuesday that she missed the Wednesday online study group. Then, but when she awake, then she found it's only Tuesday. Then she didn't miss any thing, so she can still listen to the Kaohsiung online study group. Last week we have the love in Syria and Ukraine by Brother Hu Guangzhong and Sister Zhou Ruyi.
光中才跟我们讲说，8月17号那一天对他们来讲是很重要的一个日子，刚好是他们土耳其地震，也就是在921之前。
Sister Jin Su, she said that thank you, Turkey's love. We saw there is a love, great love everywhere. So Master said that if let's say you have a seed, when the seed have a soil, have a sunshine, air, water, then it will become very it will become it can grow very fast.
代表着有142000个爱的雨伞哦，所以在这边我们非常的感恩哈，无论长短都非常的重要。我们的加拿大的
Thank you, Sister Yunnan.
所以我们加拿大的亮君他说，感恩土耳其家人代表全球持剑传达祝福跟爱，感恩你们多场的一个发放和陪伴，这一篇篇的故事也能体会在场的一个感受哈。好， 那我们看
Thank
到我
you
们的导游是碧娟，所以我们的管心凌师姐在加拿
交
大守
通
护生命、守护爱、
云南
接济
交通
疫苗、成大
于
爱、疫
小明
情
there is a
人间有
14
爱哈。
million and
那同时我们
2,000
看到就是
coins.
东
That
局没
means
问
that
题哈，
they
那
have a
蔡楚豪就是有后有造
14,000 and
局没问题了哈。那在这
14
边呢，
million
我们
and
的槟
2,000
城的慈
love
父呢就
and
特别
goodies.
赞叹佳丽姐姐说演什么像什么，演技非常的精湛，非常期待她每一部戏剧的一个演出哈，也觉得东局
Thank you,
没问题
Canada
十分
sister
的
from
认同，
Canada.
太好看了哈。那在这边呢，我们可以看到的是我们清
There's a
水美女师姐
Adama
要感恩背后默默付出的
There's
先
no
生，才
problem
能让
东
世界
基
无后顾之忧为人群付出，那样彼此的一个力量哈，我们都要有感恩心。感恩他人的护持跟成就哈。好，这边一样满满的。秋轩 New 你就说很多师姐能无后顾之忧做慈济。
Thank you, Sister Siu Nui from Chin Sui.
真的哈。内蒙的李恩利也说好感动。
Because of that husband, the support of husband, Sister Dong Jui can do whatever she wants.
而在这边呢，何日生师兄上线来做分享，也得到非常多的一个回响哈。那我们高雄的碧娟说，感恩何副执行长的分享，慈悲利他是做人做事的核心价值，并举例微软公司也因此提高。
Some of the sisters say that if let's say we can do our volunteering at Tzu, thank you for the support from our husbands.
他上个礼拜我们就说他用何老师的眉毛去做了这样一个打油诗哈，所以真的让我们非常非常的一个感动哈。好，这边都是有关于何日生师兄的。那一直看到姚石金师姐，我们要给石金师姐热烈的掌声一下，好不好？因为
Thank you,
姚慧清 sisters from 让我们看到他们，比如说
长春刘春枝 says very good. This is all about the last week, the economy of goodness by her brother He Zhizong, Deputy CEO of Charity Missions of Tzu Chi.
好，非常的感恩。那我们的导读团队，我们的说法传法的团队也是一样啊，无论让大家觉得很棒。所以
They say very
感恩上线写的美国、加拿大、辽国、
thank you
中国大
for
陆、马来西亚、日
sharing.
本、泰国、台湾。所以您在哪里？麻烦您提笔让我们知道。
Very happy to listen to the voice of brother He Zhizong, because before that she go to Beijing for sharing, but after now it's a few years back.
真的很重要哈。好。
Thank you all the family members from US, Canada, Laos, China, Malaysia, Japan, and Taiwan, and Thailand. Thank you. Please everyone, if they say you have time, please help us to send your message. We also have the English platform to leave your message.
如意师姐跟光宗师兄，他们大量的一个经验值，哪一种大量的经验值？就是对于那种人性无私的人性的付出，这个部分。
Thank you, brother.
一个经验值真的是无价的。所以呢，同时他们也帮助了很多人去种。
Brother Hu and Sister Zhou are so compassionate. Their worst experience is in service. Humanity selflessness are indeed priceless. They are also helping others people to plant good karmic root. Inspiring.
有付出无所求，不求任何的供养，当作
Thank you for the
当作好做到了哈，所以在这边非常的感恩大家用不同一个平台。
Thank you, Sister Zifang, for sharing. Thank you, our Deputy CEO of Charity Mission of Tzu Chi. Brother He for the missions and help assisting Master to do all the
接下来我们看到的是我们的阮思怡用一张画
good deed.
把上个星期这么多人全部画在一块， 但是真的是巨细靡遗哈，都有画出它的精华重点。所以我们给阮思怡掌声，发愿用手绘画作传法哈。那
thank you sharing a sister
平常跟着我们的人一定会觉得说，哎，今天是老师，那
thank you
老师共读
everyone
那
in
有
this.
没有错？本来是先 call
This is our sister Yuan who do
很有关系，纽约分会的执行长
who use her drawing to express.
待会再跟大家细说从头哈。那在这边我们也非常感恩，就是第一个时间点，桃园的慈管师姐。以及呢，我们加拿大管心灵
Today, we have a little bit of schedules change. This time we have the journal guide reader first.
他说跟法清家人一起来听逗趣好看的高雄线上读书会，新北市的绿，还有呢云林的景惠 Victor， 是在北京的 Amberton， 请问你是哪边的
桃园的林年 and Sister 黎明。
看到苏玉生执行长已经来到高雄
because of the pandemic, we can't really go out, so we all gather together online and we can listen drama teaching together.
花儿飘飘荡荡香，法喜充满云端聚，慈济菩萨爱分享哈。高雄的惠凤哈，以及我们的慈楚在槟城，彭世国在桃园，杨默他是在河北连线的，感恩杨默哈。柯慧娟，谢谢感恩您哦。那同时时间传来是重庆的杨和芳哈，又是充满正能量的星期三。
Thank you 高雄惠凤。
一真是在台北哈，谢谢。无论您在哪里，让我们知道好不好？那接下来的时候就是我们进入单元了，赶快。
Thank you 杨默到河北 as well。
分享知道。那首先大家
Thank you 重庆杨和芳。Thank you positive energy from Wednesday。
听一下泰国锦书、美国方文、美国秀玲、美国水晶。美国石金、美国文青、加拿大的蓝皮尔，这些都是因为禁书。
Let us go to our main topic now.
跨国导读这件事是可行的。于是乎，他第一个实验成功以后，接下来我们的团队、顺克特团队，还有呢其他的团队，就马上也开始要挑战了。所以今年开始，我们会安排。
Because of some of the volunteers is gathered together because of Sister Louise 金属。
所以我们导读团队即将要上线，我们一样透过通关密语一起说：“我喜欢和你在一起，因为你有正能量。”好巧，云中客新年大开，
This time we this guide written, we can also pass on to other country and as well. Thank you for being together. We have a positive energy together.
高雄线上读书会各位书友，大家吉祥。我是泰国志工吕锦淑，上人赐我法号慈静。很感恩有这个因缘跨国导读，这是一个很好的学习机会。2021年冬之卷10月
10书 actually is from Sister Jin Su actually is in online with
这样的好因缘呢，我想大家来盘点高雄。
Good morning to everyone, Master and sister and brother and family members in families. I am Louise Jin Su from Thailand.
步步引领我们勤修福田，攀登生命须弥山。那在2021年10月23日，高雄
So today we are try to summarize what we have already done for the last few days.
里含着多少种子啊？所以上人说他欢喜而又开心。上人在口译团队的基础上呢，顺藤牵瓜，爱的加持，加码比团队 发挥云端弘法的力量，尤其在疫情期间，更是发挥安定人心的力量。
On
我们来看一
October
下当时
23rd,
候在
2021,
在
Kaohsiung Online
2021
Book
年
Club team
疫
and
情
Master
2021
sharing
年
session
初
online.
因
The
为疫
Master
情
said,
爆发，
one
因
by
为
one,
黑
the
暗中更需要
heart
爱，激发了
lotus
志
seeds
工的
are
使命
nurtured.
感。
When the
老师
lotus
说，
of
即
flower
便在
bloom,
这样疫
look
情的
at
时
how
候，
many
需
seeds
要有
there
更
are in
多
the
的
lotus
人
seed.
透过云端
With
连
joy
接
and
接轨，
relief,
吸取正能量。所以高雄
Master
线上读书会的团队
wish
并没有因为
the
疫情
bless
而
of
妥协，
love,
反
wish
而
the
更扩大、更接
translation
近，
team to
透过
use
线
current
上共读，全球各地
technology
超过
and
20
take
个国
advantage
家
of your
近
strength to
200个
lead
据点的志工同步上线，
discipline
全面在疫
Dharma
情
life
中
to
全
grow.
面遍地开花。
In the beginning
回
year
应
of
呢，在这之前呢，在
2021,
在
Kaohsiung
2021
Online
年3
Study
月
Group
25日，
had
因为
its
上人的
8th
启示，
anniversary.
所以
During
呢，在
the
2020年的6月， 高
pandemic,
雄线上
the
读书
Kaohsiung
会就
Online
成立了
Study
空
Group
中
has
红
to
团
change
队，当时
to
由4个国
online
家
more
28
than
位志
20
工轮流担
countries
任
with
技术
nearly
团队，
2,000
让今年上人的法
people
语传得广传到
participate.
全世界。
Teacher
我们来
Mayun
看一下
says
当时
during
介
the
绍的影片。
pandemic, even more people use
紫
the
苏线上读书
technology
会
to
就
gain
来听听
positive
现在的
get
问题。
energy.
This is from Singapore and Malaysia.
On
They also
April
say,
25th,
高雄慈济会会及时翻
2020,
译
Master
铺
give a
陈空
blessing
中
to
读
the
书会。
Kaohsiung
讲者
Online
也
Study
他
Group.
讲稿完，然
The
后我
online
先
book
过
study
过
group
目
can
都是
be
我们还要确定他可
universal
能
link
会
to
听完
connect
哪些单词，
all
哪些粤语的东
nations
西，我
with
们也全面
different
接触过。
language.
现场口译员
Hopefully,
全程关注，
more
每人约
nation
20分钟
and
聆听他们
language
要做的
can
功
be
课。
added in the recruitment of
口语团队
Bodhisattva.
分布全
I'm
球4
enabling
国，
all to
总共
listen, read,
28人
and
空中轮流承担。
visualize under the empowered infinite.
无
Wow.
法完全了解国语，但是我现在竟然可以成为翻译团队的一份子。
Because there's each volunteer
客服口译外，旁边的楼梯间还有技术
there's a
团队
sharing from
破万
our
难。
team. Sharon, she's one of the translation team, English translation team.
OBS 系统，然后上传到 YT YouTube 系统。
This is
我们
from
的技术团队
Malaysia's
不会学到，我
work
非常
sister
感
from
动。这么多人
Orange
其实很愿
Malaysia
意透过
translation
读
team.
书这
She
件的
said
事
that hope
情，
that
然后老
more
师都
Malay
那履足迹来
Malay
贴近上人。
线上读
will
书会
come
在
and
进阶空
participate
中
and
造桥，
listen to
让
the
真言上
Dharma
人的
as
法
well.
不受语言隔阂，遍布全世界。
Teacher Mayun also say that even they have in the beginning they found there is some difficulty in using the technology, but later when from they are not familiar until they get very familiar to do the online study group. On December 16, 2021, within 2020, Kaohsiung's online study group has recruited online translation team. 28 volunteers in 4 countries take turns to translate the master teaching online. No language barrier all over the world. Every Wednesday there is 10 language and 133 volunteers who interpret up to 5 languages online to reduce the language barrier using technology to spread the Dharma lineage. We are not perfect in interpreting certain language, but with this opportunity, we are being trained. Even language we are not fluent in, with their affinity, we are able to practice how to speak right and become more fluent. Teacher Mayun made a poster to invite more volunteers to participate. On December 16, 2021, within 1.5 month, 15 language, 148 volunteer was recruited for the Written translation team on December 27, 21, 2021, Master said that I only request a little, but you give me a lot. I'm at ease. Currently, there's 19 language and 188 volunteers in the written translation team. This is some video clip about before that there is some sharing for the brother and this is Master. We follow Master through the Dharma way, but because of we are all the masters of follower who can pass on the Dharma lineage. Those who can pass on the Dharma lineage, you are really the walking towards the Bodhisattva path. Remember, this is what Master sharing. Thank you. In this online with the Kaohsiung online study group, Master feel very easy through this online technology. They can pass on the Dharma to everyone in all over the country. This can help to plant the Dharma seed in their heart. We have this affinity to study together. So we thought that this is the seed that we have been planted and it will grow slowly. We can say this is one of the expertise that we have in this technology world. We all can be the master idea talent, moderate and not arrogant, pure with self-respect, cultivation and ritual, always hold selflessness, love and treat everyone equally. With masters, this is a master sharing as well. We can get together because of a karma of the life in the past life. We can meet together. That is because of affinity together. Then we have to be together and continue to study Dharma together. During this pandemic, this have created this opportunity to use the technology online, and we can use the technology to Kaohsiung online study group. So please get together and encourage more to listen to the Kaohsiung online study group. Thank you.
因为以往的话，可能不需要这么多的国家、这么多的人，然后同时上线，怎么样
？Teacher Mei Yu said that on the October's
所以这个我们又学会了。 所以我们现在已经很习惯用编舞的方式，同时盯选
2021, every time master, if let's say
所以在这个当下，在都是学习哈。
masters visit to the Kaohsiung, we will
里面呢，刚好锦叔就选择了这个地方，然后帮我们重新再
we will
一次哈。那我们现在在美国的子琳，她说感恩美丽庄严的泰国锦叔师姐的好分享，高雄线上读书会的团队正能量真的撒播到全世界。
we will actually report this to masters for this what the progress of the Kaohsiung study group.
云儿好，好，我们也跟云儿，我们是不是
？Thank you, Sister Zilin. Thank you. She said thank you for the sharing of Sister Lui.
不是，请导播 take 主场画面。哦，他没有出现呐，他在北京呐。
Welcome Yun Er from Thailand. She is the first.
我们再一次挥手跟云儿，好，谢谢。因为云儿是一个可爱的天使。
First time to participate in this online study group.
有感受的哈。那
she is actually in Beijing. Sorry, she is at Beijing. She is a very special child from Beijing. Let us wave to her. She, although she can listen to very clear to the sound, but all our action will try to will encourage her to participate this study group. This is the first time that we have this sharing from Thailand. Normally we have it in Taiwan. This Kaohsiung Jinsi Hall together. Thank you. Thank you.
团队真的要非常感恩泰国慈管师姐的一个推荐，她说这个人你一定要邀约他加入，他是超强的，他一加入以后才发现他能
for her sharing. This is very straight to the point, and we share this all together.
管心理师姐说，不仅知识云端课、科技传法变寰宇，新年种子祝情播种。大爱世界日不落，感恩锦叔师姐精准沉稳的一个法喜分享哈。总之非常感恩我们跨国的导读跨出这一步，让大家去看到。
Thank you, sister from Canada.
是给锦叔热烈的掌声，感恩，谢谢锦叔。好，那我们也结束这一段的一个导读哈。
Thank you for sharing from all the volunteers.
我们这个是我们很熟悉的，现在我们
Thank you and appreciate Sister that have a big clap to Sister Jinsu. Thank you very much.
上一次谁能跟我们加入？10月23，那现在几月了？8月，我们9月24即将又再跟上人温馨座谈。我们这一次就是要回去报告什么？上人给我们的功课，1年的笔记我们做到了。所以请那一天9月24的时候，大家呢连线来听听看，下午
You should have a dream to work on that.
40分来连线听听看。上人给我们的功课，1年后我们怎么去教
？There's a next master sharing session is September 24. So there's another year because last year we have been have a sharing with master last year, but now after a year we have to report. We have to share what we have our progress to masters.
反正你看不懂的那个你就不用点进去了，那是给那个看得懂那种语言。你看阿拉伯语，你点进去也看不懂，对不对？
These are the challenges we are facing every week. Those are from maybe 4 languages now we increase to some of the
来看一下，非常感恩的。首先我们看到是徐凯旋
some of the Arabian.
我们的上一次8月10号来分享的
We will have Arabian and Spanish.
但是以前他是个医生哦。那
And some of the language in the site we can't really understand. So you don't have to click on that. You can click on what you are familiar with.
来了这里以后就满满的一个欢喜哈。那他其实在这一次呢，其实嘉义的团队有邀约他一起来，但是因为因缘关系，他
This is sharing from Thai
跟着他们孩子
Dr. Chai. Dr. Chai Chai wife. She's sisters Xu Kai Xuan.
真的是一个跨国的一个平台。那同时间呢，他来到这边以后呢，
Dr. Chai attending Kaohsiung online sharing last every July or August. This year's although Sister Mei Yun invited Dr. Chai's wife to attend this event, but because of some issues, she rejected. But although she didn't attend it, but Teacher Mei Yun sent a lot of message and photo to her. Even Sister Anna in Australia so carry and always share the life experience with her. During her commissioner ceremony, even Sister Anna and husband also come and attend. So although she and her son stay at home watching the live stream, she can receive a lot of feedback and messages from local and overseas sisters. This is from Sister Ye Lin Mei from Chiayi as well. Every Wednesday, she will definitely join the online Kaohsiung study group, as it was so interesting that she would stay at her desk for 3 hours. Today, she has a chance to attend the study group personally at Kaohsiung Jinsi Hall. When she came, she found that there is two standards that affect her the most to her. There is you have to love someone else before they can love you. And the other statement is you don't have to be very good to start, but you have to start first to be excellent.
所以呢，这一天有3个人就知道，旁边这所有从黄甫堂教授开始作曲，然后包括接下来的我们的方框师姐这边，她结缘了1200本这样的一个编辑好的一个近似语歌曲的。
This is a positive feedback from the other about the 近似语。Former Chief Executive Officer CEO of Canada, He Guoqing is the first person who published the 近似 aphorism book. Then after that, Fang Jin Foundation for her preservative in returning to Tzu Chi, the chairman Li Yinhui also authorized 近似 aphorism to Tzu Chi for the copyright. So they are helpful to let the 近似 aphorism songs to be published in the YouTube, so they can share around and more ，more audience and watchers can have a view on that.
越来越加油哈，所以这是4篇的善效应来跟大家分享。那今天
although they are high positions in their company, they are very low profile. They have a very much positive energy to us and support us very well.
说真的哦，
Yes.
我们之所以会有讲师陪伴，他今天来到这里的话，他昨天星期1的时候还在花莲。
So today we have the New York CEO, Su Yuesheng. Yeah. So he just came, and yesterday was still in Hualien, and then went to Taipei, and today then only back to Kaohsiung today. So he felt that it is not the same because he is himself here. So you see that just now from the guided reading and also and sharing now here you just you can see listen to his sharing afterwards, which is really we are very grateful for that. And then our Kaohsiung group really, if with different languages, you just push the button, you can hear his sharing in whatever language that is that you can understand. So so when people listen to how we do it every way, people are actually very impressed, and ask us, do we do it like this every week with all the different languages? And we say yes, we do that. So yeah, this is how we do it. So afterwards, when our CEO New York came to online, we can hear his sharing. So now this one is the CE. This is the New York Center 30th anniversary. Yeah, using this is from the top to bottom, from the inside to outside. We clean everything, including the glass, including the floor. And people this soap and brush the floor, and it is not easy. But everyone we remove the stains at once, and everyone is afraid that it will not be easy to dry. So everyone kneel down and to wipe the floor. So this is so this one is the sharing of their 30th anniversary. So for us to understand how they clean up preparation for the anniversary. So we also know that so last year was the 30th anniversary for them. So everyone came to their center there and wished them a happy birthday. And on the day it was also raining, but so many people came to celebrate the anniversary at the CU with the New York Center. So we are very grateful. All of us can see this and see their celebration through this platform. So next we have a look at this one, and another video is in New York. This is the diligence, the audit of the diligence. Only when watching from this video, we know how they form the concentric circles, and it's also in a very uniformity. And here the preparation they use have to go through 2 days and for preparation, and you can see their drum and bell in the area was performed by their volunteers. So through the interpretation of bells and drums coupled with the sign language, we can show our momentum and truly present the Bodhisattva in the world. So even if we couldn't finish listening, couldn't finish watching all this, it's okay, but at least we get to hear Brother Su Yushen sharing today. This is a very great opportunity to have him with us. So another one that we can see here is their scholarship award. They held the scholarship award ceremony to encourage students and reduce the burdens of the parents. we're very happy to see your seriousness, not only in your academic performance, but also in your hard work for your family and for the scholarship. So those just now was spoken was in English, so is good. So this is another. It is the another one where they raised charity funds for the Ukraine. Today's children, we can give them love and let them know that there is still a lot of love for them in this world. They will grow up in 10 or 12, 15 years, and they will use this love to comfort the world. So it is really spread love with love. So let's just welcome our CEO. So this is our New York CEO here with us on the platform. How's everyone? We just going to have the PPT up for the sharing. Now I can see Brother Chito. Brother Chito is here. Yesterday I was still talking with Brother Chito in Hoa Liên. So yeah, it doesn't matter where we are always together. On the screen here, Brother Chito is also appeared. So I'm very grateful and very touched and very grateful to all the sisters. I was just a bit anxious, and I was picked up just now. Actually, he is actually a Kaohsiung person, but then we still have to go and pick him up, and that's because he came back all the way from New York, so we have to pick him up and bring him back to Kaohsiung from Hoa Liên. And this is all the affinity. So because of him, yeah. So when I asked him to come and share in Kaohsiung, since he's back, so he came to Kaohsiung, and even though when we were busy, all busy here, but he was he came here, and then just looking waiting for us, and all of us were so busy couldn't entertain him, so we asked him to just go out and walk a little bit and wait for us. And and then we sit down and we talk, and we ask and he said that because of him we need to settle the situation where we were so busy and all that, but able to arrange him to have him here to share with us today. So this is a good affinity that he happened to be in Kaohsiung, and then we able to arrange for him to share with us. So thank you, Teacher Mei Yin, the Love Master, and Abbot Shafu, and everyone here, and all the online book club brothers and sisters, and Brother Jido. So how's everyone? So I just want to make sure that I share everything, because sometimes I might miss out some points. So I'll just have preparation to make sure that I cover everything. So just today I'm standing in front of you. I'm back home. The feeling of coming back home. So when I was sitting at the platform just now, I actually felt very touch. So for everything that Teacher Mayin shared just now, I felt like I was part of it, and every bit of it, though I wasn't, in physically here, but I felt like I'm already part of it. So very, very grateful. And Teacher Mayin asked whether we have improved or not the book club, and I say it's not just improved, but it's actually really, really good. Moving forward. So for me today, I'm here. I felt that these are all about affinity, and it is the affinity that brought me back here. And so this time, like today, I'm standing from you mainly because of my parents. Is my father is getting old, and so I have to come back to accompany him. And for this, then Teacher Mayin quickly arranged for me to share today. So because of me being back here, I felt that there's, because of this affinity of being back here and affinity with Teacher Mayin, then I'm here. And also because I happened to share with senior brother Jito as well on the same day. So again, this is affinity with me. Affinity being together. So I kept thinking that that's what Master always say, that in Dharma teachings, that is that the cycle of birth, and I can feel it, like when seeing my parents getting old. So I feel that the life is impermanent. So I must really take this opportunity to seize the opportunity to share and every minute, every second to do searching. So just like for the Kaohsiung Book Club, you can see the interpreting and on the Kaohsiung and the translation. Moving forward to the translation, you can see the improvement and how Kaohsiung Book Club moving forward speedily. So it is really important for us to seize every opportunity to move forward. And also like and also this because of Brother Jito came back to Taiwan, and Master wants him to ask him to go for a body checkup, and because of that checkup, then he went for the surgery. And because of him after the surgery, after the operation and all that, and that create the opportunity for me to end up being the New York CEO. So on June 2018, and I came back to Taiwan, and through Sushan and the Brother Jito, Brother Han, and so on. In front of Master there, I took the responsibility to take up the responsibility to become the CEO of New York. And at that time, when the Master gave me three roles, three things to do that I must fulfill. And one is that Master wants me to take good care of all the brothers and sisters in New York. Secondly, New York is a very important city in the world, and hope that can recruit more human Buddhas, Bodhisattvas in New York. And thirdly, and Master said that the United Nations headquarters is in New York, and she wants me to undertake the support that we so hope that we can undertake the support base to assist the UN Tzu team to speak in New York. So these are all the three main roles that I was asked to shoulder on. So with that thought in mind, I went back to New York. But the minute I landed at the airport, I already received text message that from our brother Jido and the chief supervisor to ask me to see a building in Manhattan. This is the current Ta'ai Humanities Center, the United Nations Conference Center. So this center is called the Tzu Center of Compassionate and Relief. So, and that is how they start all the activities. So all the affinities are just happening so fast. So in 2019, October 13, and we are grateful that so what happened that there is that we have the ophthalmology vehicle, all this happening, the ophthalmology and we also asked the mayor to officially cut the ribbon for us to launch our the Tzu Vision mobile vehicle. And this one is we actually already started have the connection with the mayor of Brooklyn at that time, and that we and in 2016 we want to proceed with the launching of the Tzu Vision mobile vehicle. So only until up to 2019 September 18, then only we actually cut the ribbon. So didn't think of after 3 to 4 months only, and only today 2022 this mayor, the then Eric Adams, become actually the mayor in this in Brooklyn. So we know that which is very important for us to have a close relationship with the government and all that. And through mayor, we actually build our establish ourselves and build our connection with the government entities. So we hope that we can serve to the low-income communities and schools in Brooklyn. We also help the district head and with the mayor help and all that. That's when we establish ourselves with the government entities. So then only we took office in the New York City, but because we continue to do good interaction with him, so our ophthalmology vehicle school plan, which required more primary schools to participate, and we get his help to also find schools for us so that we can open up the humanities schools for the Tzu Humanities School. And this humanities school that we opened, we were very grateful because it's just almost a brand new school that we can use. And this is all thanks to the mayor coming to help us. And our Brooklyn Humanities School has been established. Now the city's the deputy director of the education also contacted the district education and has begun assist us in contacting schools to get more schools to be part of it, and the mayor's office also in terms of charity. We also get into the distribute fruits and vegetables in New York community. Even though, when the epidemic broke in 2020, we found that the elderly in many communities could not come out to get food. So we turned to take the initiative to package government subsidies, fruits and vegetables, and send them to elderly homes. And because of this, it has deepened the government's trust in us and we expanded to 6 different different places. We have in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Long Island, and Boston. So every week we also do food distribution. So 1 month is three times. So we have distributed about 300 fruits and vegetables every Friday in Manhattan, and we also distribute 3 times a month. And in Long Island, currently, it has about 190 servings twice a month. The time in Brooklyn, and the normal there are 2 times a month, and each with about 150 pack. In Boston, also we about 200 food distributions per month. And these food distributions not only build the confidence of the government in us, but also the food bank provides us with money and food. And we were very grateful. And even here you can see the Starbucks employees happily joined us and also donated money to us. So Starbucks also donated $6,000. Of course, because of our distribution to food distribution to benefit families in need of fruits and vegetables, so many other foundations and companies in the community have also responded, not only providing us with funds but to purchase food, but also participate in the food distribution. So and the way we distribute with the bowl with 90-degree and all that is really touching, and many people really appreciate us, Sergi. We not just only distribute fruit and veggie, but we actually promote vegetarian at the same time. So in promoting vegetarian, we hope that people will change and be vegetarian. So this is really a big improvement and expansion in us while promoting the vegetarian and by distributing fruits and vegetables. And also not just only we do food distribution, and recently we also received a grant from the foundation which will give us subsidies to support us in continuing the food distribution. And at the same time, in 2016, we also cooperated with the Federation and started to work as a family service center to provide government welfare resources to low-income households in the community. Applications for food stamps for low-income households are also available. So in New York, this is really a government program for food subsidies for low-income households. And the services we provide each month currently make it to the city, the top 3 recommended agency. Because of the distribution of fruits and vegetables and the service items of food, coupons, we also discover some cases in the community who needs help. And with that, Sergi went into help as well. So another one is our ophthalmology program. So in March 2019, we have formed vehicles, Sergi Vision Vehicles Mobile, in which we And we have two vehicles. One is the ophthalmology vehicle, and the other one is the an optometry glasses making vehicles to go around to help assisting children with glasses and helping them progress academically. So we went to primary and secondary schools in New York, and at the same time also entered the community to help people in need of glasses. At present, through the assistance of the mayor and the Education Bureau of District, we actually also expand and with some corporate sponsors in the community to provide classes for all the low-income children. So these are all what New York Center has been doing. We have been so busy with a lot of different activities in helping the community. So we are very grateful. And today we must be clear that I'm just a representative to report to all to you all what Bodhisattva believes, vows, and deeds. And this is the Buddha's heart is that we go out and help. And I'm very grateful. What I'm saying today is only less than 100 of all what New York volunteers do. I would like to share with you with a sincere heart that every surgery work done by our New York volunteers has only one common thing, that is surgery people. Doesn't matter where you are, what you do, we are all disciples of Master. So very thankful to our CEO New York. We have some feedback. Elaine said that New York volunteers, you are wonderful. You are amazing. And here we and Sister Tumesika, thank you, New York CEO. Welcome you back home here. So another feedback is a few years didn't see Brother Su, but he still looked the same. But you just like a Bodhisattva. And yeah, so say that every time you go back to Taipei, you always just like be with us like a family. There is Brother Jido there. So we understand. Brother Jido, do you want to respond? Able to be joined in online and sharing from our CEO report in details just now. So it is really appreciate. They just feel like back home, even though I have left New York for a while, but it feels like home again, listening to the sharing of Brother Shu. But so I'm very grateful. Just masters, disciples are all really very diligent. And so really grateful to Brother Su took over the responsibilities and also keep moving forward. So it is very thankful to him. So as what Master say, we need to we really practice and shoulder on responsibilities to develop the Sergi Bodhisattva way in United States. So very thankful and grateful to Brother Su.
Now we just let our brother Sue to go back to his seat. Now we are come back to our PPT. This is the poem section. I know that Brother Ji Talk should know a lot of this of USA feminists is very much. Because we have Xu Jing, she had been writing the poem for 3 years, and later on the Canada and China team is coming to join us. So now we have Canada, USA, and China to write the poem. And this is from Canada, Guo Lun Jun principal. She said that call out to Sister Ru Yi in Turkey, who is thinking about the refugees in Ukraine. This is from Beijing, Zhou Xin. She said that about the Turkey as well. Turkey helping the Ukraine, and she said that Mr. Hu Guangzhong shared that the Syrian refugee in Turkey not only contributed to Ukraine distribution, but also put the love of donations to help the refugees. The total amount raised is $9,000 now. And she talked about the sister Tai Bi Jin share about the COVID-19 vaccination for the young people, for the school, for the high school. And let us talk about go to USA, who is there is one sister. Let us read it together. And she talked about the true story of the main characters, actors and actresses of Dai Ai Dharma, called Dong Zhu, No Problem. In the performance, actress Lin Jiali wanted to be closer to real characters' state of mind and emotions, hoping to express her inner screams and struggles at the time. Actor Zhou Hu shares his experience of performing as a husband and father to heal the wounds of Dong Zhu's past family, so that she can feel as tender and loving as possible in her marriage. Let us give a big clap to all our poem team members. You are so great, and it is so grateful. Now this is our next section. It will be the writer. And there is another topic called Save the Heart.
所以你看，我们连文编都跨国。那你有没有看到泰国的警署在这边？所以它是跨国导读，又是文编，
Who is writing?
又是我们的笔译，泰国的笔译。
And this is a beautiful editor at the writing. Who is written that? This is from England, Thai Lila.
这个美编是。
You can see that from Thailand, number 4, Nü Gan Su. She is also our editor, and she is also our interpreting. And for the artist, that is from Zhanghua, Gao Shuya. Look at this, and we have 2 sections.
是，但是是整个一起的哦。好，那我们来看一下。
Because Dr. Wong, he needs to talk first. Let us look at the video that's talking about him.
到底要做些什么事情？他们真的东奔西跑，而且呢，在很多的时间要有很多的一个会议来形成一些共识哈。所以我们可以看到。
And now, Brother Zito is the Deputy CEO Charity in Hualien. There is a few Deputy CEO. You can see that what they are doing. this is because under pandemic, this leads to relieve a lot of family who are disadvantaged. Because we need to give them a lot of help at the emergency. We need to be very quick to have feeding. So we need to look after the people who are in the net, and we need to help the people who are outside the net, because they can apply online.
有没有很可爱？其实我们对于阅读这个部分哦，所以健康故事屋这个部分能看到很多阅读的一个能量。
And we can look at this video because everybody is going to help during the pandemic and even the reading. And where is that? This is in Hualien. Because in the community, a lot of family can come here to read the book. And they have the storytelling every Saturday. They can see that the eyes of the children. And you can see that how to prepare for the disaster happening. So this is the Brother Jito. He will talk about this. He has. We go to Miaoli at the moment. He will go to everywhere, but because of the affinity, he cannot come here. He said that before that disaster come, they have to depend on every community member in the community.
那么我们再来看看这一个地方。好，这个地方哪边？高雄。好。
And then last year he has been to our education assistance ceremony. I don't know this year if he can come as well. Where is it? This is Kaohsiung. When the fire comes, there is a lot of smoke. If there is smoke detector, then all the disabled or the elderly or disadvantaged family, they will when they have installed this smoke detector. So when the fire comes, it can detect the smoke very quickly. We do this. We donate these 12,000 smoke detectors to the community because of this building last year, and have about 40 people pass away. So he went to Kaohsiung because this Zhongcheng affinity. So to be more safe for the community.
他把我当家人，他就不像个医师嘛，他就像是一个邻居，一个大哥。
Today, because of the Dr. Huang and Brother Jito, because of this book, he doesn't look like a doctor. He just like our big brother. This is 30 years old because of the lack of the medical treatment and the medical technology. So he go to the Hualien. He's the first one to do the cardiac catheter in the Eastern District. And this is the brother Jito, 2017. He has a very big operation for his heart. His heart has been stopped for 20 minutes when he's doing the operation, and has been in ICU for 20 days. I'm very happy for this team, this cardiology team. This is we have the first hospital to install this ECMO.
我们让这个画面跑着，同时我们透过通关密语邀约我们的王副执行。
And Dr. Wang always to be the professor in the university and train a lot of young doctors.
因为你有正能量。那他们同时在上线的时候呢，我手中这一本。
Now we welcome Dr. Wang and Brother Tito together, and then Brother Tito will talk first, and Dr. Wang will talk later. And this is the book that the name is Save the Heart. Then we need to recommend this book to all the people in the world. This book is talk about this. Dr. Wang is come to Hualien Chi Hospital 30 years ago. He's the first one to use the cardiac catheter, and he is later on in 1998 he established 24 hours heart saving team.
刚才我们听到了，其实那个地方，我们给他全新的一个可以让他展现的舞台，也感恩王父，然后留下来，然后发挥那么多救人的部分。那个部分呢，我们待会呢，在他的第二段的一个分享，我们。
You know that when 30 years ago, this is not very the medical environment in Hualien is not really good, but Dr. Huang this is a good platform to have his skills and he saved the patients using his skills of cardiology.
所以呢，这样的一本书当时说真的，他们把这中间的一个记录下来，说真的感。
Inside the book, he said that he said that there's a dream. He hasn't been that dream for so true and so long. So this book attract a lot of people and touch a lot of people's hearts. There is not only Brother Tito and then Dr. Wang's story. There is a lot of stories of his team.
所以呢，他说他先说，再来好好的将他介绍出来。
Brother Tito said that he wants to talk first because he admires our Dr. Wang very much. So he needs to introduce Dr. Wang very complete and very detailed. So now we need to introduce this book, Save the Heart. Then we have the Brother Tito first, and then we have the Dr. Wang later. Yeah, Tito's brother, please talk first.
是。
你听到声音吗？啊，是好。
王父，等一下哈，等一下再说。是。
因为时间非常的有限哈，那所以上人经常讲，时间不。
Brother Tito, you can talk first.
15分钟之内。
Brother Wang, Dr. Wang, you can talk later.
事实上不容易。
Because time very limited. So Master said that always said that time is so not very cute because we don't have so much time, and it is not easy to talk my story with Dr. Wang in 15 minutes. Now let me talk first, and then we'll leave the thing to Dr. Wang to say later. Now I start my PPT. This is only a picture. I used the star in the yellow west to start.
我再来一次哈。
有看到了呢，基多我看到了呢。
那是我的。
You haven't started your PPT.
好。
是。
请问现在有看到吗
？Now I do it again.
我们看得很清楚，线上看得很清楚。
那是我的王父，是 ，OK， 好，可以了。
Can you see that?
可以哈 ，OK 好，OK，
That is my Dr. Wong. That is my PPT. This is yours.
所谓美丽的螺旋星系啊，它离我们地球大概有3000万个光年。那有多少的类似这样的银河星系啊，是数也数不尽的啊。所以如果用人
，and this is very, this is really nice. This away with us for so many million years, about 3 million years. Then you can see that we are really really our life is very fragile, just like and very impermanent and like in the dream and in the bubble. So when we have all the delusion force, then we will going through the life and death. If you have been joining the chanting this morning, the inside of the etc. is very related to the topic that I am going to share. This is the etc. that is we are chanting this morning.
当然，每一个人都因为不同的过去所累积的业力所以在每一个生命中，它的因缘业力不同。那很奇妙的，我不晓得，如果你有使用手机吗？
Because everybody have the different past history, so we have different karma. Because we are using the mobile phone, if you are using iPhone,
今天的这个日子就跳出来。那这个现代科技的
they will come out with some photos come up that is for the past for our past history, that the photo that we took, and then it will come out in some time. It will remind us that we have been doing these things.
但是在某一个时刻，它可能灵光乍现
Just like we sometimes when we will think about something that is like in our mobile phone, that the technology will keep some this memory for us. We will think about this memory ourselves. Because we have done different things every day, because we are doing so many things, so I will keep in our memories.
那等于这个后面的生命就受到它的影响。
When I'm in Taiwan, when I'm growing up, I do not have the time and affinity to contact to Gigi. When I go to USA, and then I have been contacting with Gigi, and I'm working to be volunteers. In 2017, when I come back to Taiwan to do the body checkup, and I stay here. Because Dr. Wong is treating me for this complicated heart problem. Why he's doing that? Because we are the same Dharma relative. Although he has been doing so many about this heart problem, but when he come across my case, he have been doing a lot of preparation and a lot of meetings, a lot of thinking. Because of this affinity, I have to thank you, Gigi, for let me meet this very excellent, outstanding cardiology, Dr. Wong.
因为时间有限，我就不去细述。那 可是在那一个当下，
Then
我想象到
when I heard about Brother Sue talk about the New York all this activity that they do in the moment, then let me think about when I was in New York.
怎么样一个情形呢？事实上，我在做的过程当中
Now, when we look at this picture, this is when I have my heart problem, and then Dr. Wong is helping me and try to save my life.
所有的医疗团队他们做好了事先的准备。
When I'm doing my stent operation in the theater, my heart stopped for about 15 to 20 minutes.
所以也让我们思考到，人的一生当那一个时刻真的要降临。
And although they have done a lot of preparation, a lot before the operation, but there is a lot of things to happen during the operation.
都是起不了任何的作用，所以我的意识里面只有记住说啊。
When I'm say reflecting now, when I say lying on the theater, I think that when people who have a lot of power, he have a lot of wealth, there is nothing that we can do when we are in the theater. We couldn't do anything.
所以我当下也告诉我说，不管我能不能回来，我能够回来，那很好。我如果真的就走了，那我希望我另外一个身体再回来的时候。
So at that time, I need to be calm down myself. I need to have samadhi. Because I have the path, I have the aspiration. I will prepare myself well. If I die, I will go to the place that I want to go, or I come back with the aspiration.
更低了哈，那我就是曾经装过2次。而且这中间也有很多的插曲了哈，那我想就今天先时间不够就不讲那个过程。那在王父的悉心陪伴之下
I have done 2 times the stints. Actually, it is really difficult to live again when you have done 2 times of the stint. But now I live in, so because of the time issue, we cannot continue for this my story.
那我自己回忆了一下，说，没有错，这个业识的流转在那个漂流，所以我用这样的一张。
And masters talked to me when I recovered. Everybody is busy. Where have you been going? For these 20 days, everybody is so busy. So I think that, that's correct. Where have I been?
要感恩你过往，或者是其他的人所带给你的。那到底我
I think that when I have the chance to come back again, because maybe this life or maybe my past life, all my karma has gone. Because I have the accident. And this is the sins. I am very conscious about this sins. This is real. It's written in the book. This is not dream. It's very clear in my mind. This is the disaster. This is a lot of medical team, a lot of doctors, a lot of nurses, a lot of GG volunteers. They all come in. I can feel that this is the same scenes when TG volunteers go to somewhere to do the emergency relief or to do the disaster zone. It is the same.
我们这里提供免费的服务所以好多人就在那排队，排了好长的队。那我们既然已经忙完了，要打道回府，就跟师兄师姐说，
Then I can see the ambulance with the sign.
检查都没事，轮到我，他说，有发现你什么什么，你要不要马上做 立即的处理。我说好啊好啊，
then
拜托你就这么一做。
Then I occupy, I
这个
copy,
意思就移转到另外
I
一个场景。
occupy
那这个场景是什么呢？我明明是在那边要接受他们给我的治疗。
because in Taiwan when I
那
am
怎么当我醒来的时候，我看到我的左右
when there is
在
a
一个
time
不知名
in
的
Taiwan,
地
then
方
there is
躺
an
着，
ambulance.
就
They say
跟
that
我
do you
们
want to go to have
所谓
a
的
body
行军
checkup?
床啊，
Yes,
我
I
们
say
的这个
okay, yes.
骨灰
Then
床
after
上
that,
面躺
all
着，
my story
那
talk
一个
before
一
it
个人
happened.
有几十个人
That's
躺着，
another
每一个
scene
人都好
come
像在
back
睡
to
觉，
the
但是怎么只
Tao
有
Yuan.
我醒来，那我就走到外面去，一看，哇，多么美的风景，多美的小岛，哎，这个好像是我
This is about
曾经来
30,
过的
40
地方
people
啊。这时候
then
看到有另外
lie
一
down
个
on our
外国人
wisdom bed.
他也是跟我在那边排队的。所以
Then
我
I
们一看
have
说，
been
怎么
only
会
me
就
not
从那
lying
边
down.
不
I
就
go
是我
out
们
and look
曾
at
经
this
在那边
island.
排队要接受检查的
This
吗？
island
那他
look
们怎
like
么还
that
没
I have
醒
been
来？
here
后
before.
来
This is
走
a
到外面
Western
以后，我就跟他说，
Western
这个地方
people.
我很清楚，我来
Then
过，我曾经跟一个什么样的团体来过这里，
I
而且
talked to
待
that
的时间
man why
还
so many
非
people
常的
lying down.
长哦。那我记起了
Then I can
这
see
个
that
发生的一些
why
事情，
why
所以
is it
我说，哎，
everybody is
这
lining
个
up for
阳山
the
的
body check? Why
公
they
主
all
是
lying
谁？
down and not
我认识，
wake up?
就去
I
把他找
I
来。
remember
啊，
that
结果
this
找
day
来
I've
之
been
后，
here
然后一问之下，
and
他就跟我讲说，啊，你们这些人怎么会来到这里？那我也正在
I
纳闷
I
说，
tell
怎么我
him
们在那
that
边接受
there
检查，
is
结
the
果被送回
princess
去。
in
他说，
this
哦，是因
island.
为
I
怎么样
know
的一
that.
回事？原来跟我有关。哦，有关是什么？
He
因为
asked
主
me
其
why
事
you
的
people
是一
come
位医
here.
生。哦，他因为曾次
I
的
have
这
been
失败，
lining
所以
up
他
to
必须要
do the
利用
body
这样的
check
方
and
式
I've been
去
sent
取得
here.
一些不
All
法的
because this
收
is
入。
related
只
to
要
me.
你愿意付给他金钱，那他就可以帮你送回去。我
Oh,
说，
that is
哎，
a
这个人应该不是
doctor
这样的人，怎
who
么会做这个
who
事情？
killed
是不
us
是你能够把他找
because
出来？
he
哦，我
has
就找他，
lose
然
the
后就我们
business,
就约
so
好了，
he
在我
lose a
们
lot
曾
of
经
money.
有过非常流
If
恋
you
的地
can
方，
give him
就
some
是
money
公主的
and
地
you
方
can
去，然
he
后
can
他半夜就
send you
来
back.
了。那出现了以后，我就质问他，开
So
导
we
他，
try
教
to
他说，
find
如果
out
有什么问
this
题，你告
this
诉我，我
doctor.
来替你处理。那结果他就把原本的经过说给我听。那我说，请你赶
When he
快设
appear
法把
at
这些
nighttime,
人送回去。
do you
哦，
have
那
any
他也
problem? Do you have any
唱给
I
唱给
can
我
help
听，就
you?
说好，
Then
那
he
没问题，
this
我答应
doctor
你
tell
了。
me
啊，
that
那这个我所面临的这些问题，我都
the whole
完
story
整处
about
理，
his
那我就没
business.
有什么样的破
Can you
案。
please?
哦，
I tell
所
him
以
that can
有
you
这
please
样的
send
一
all
个
these
三
people
角
back?
的
And then
恋
you
情，
can lead
在
to
当
be
时因
repent.
为我们曾经一起来旅游待过，然后因为这个岛上的岛主的女儿对我产生的这个爱意，那我是有分之人，所以当然我不能够去接受。可是跟我一起的
That is
他是暗恋的这位
story so many years
女
ago
孩
when I've been
啊，
here.
可是3个人就在这样产生了一些恩恩怨怨，当然没有什么
At that moment,
我
when I
是非
was
常的
young,
清楚
I
的
have
事情，
been
就是
here.
这样的一种
Me
小
and
情小
another
爱，
a
那事实上是
beautiful
我们人
lady,
类
young lady,
所
and
延
this
续不
doctor.
下的。
Three
哦，
of
所以
us, we
我
have
就
a
透过这样的
triangle
劝阻，医
relationship
生
there
接受了，所以
because
这个
at
场
that
景
time I'm the
又恢复
GG
到
people.
另
I
外
did
一
not
个
accept, and
场
I'm
景，
get
我
married.
被送回到
Get married
所
before.
谓我熟悉的，曾经跑来跑去的，大概是广州的一家医院。那我想，这样的一个故事啊，这个没办法很
So this
在短
scene,
的时间把各位
this
道
scene
尽，那只是点出来，就是也提醒我们，上帝在
disappeared,
呼
and
吁
I come back
就
to
是我们
another
自己
scene.
的生命，生命从何而来，又从何而去呢？那我们唯有不断的
This
去
story,
照顾把握
I
因缘，
tell you in this
往
short
上
time.
的
And then why I
能够
have to
成长
share
我
this
们
story
有限
because
的生命。
I want
那
to
我想
see where
怎么样
is
来做呢？事实上
why we
很简单，
why
当
we are
你
born
有
to this
心
world. and where we will go after this life. We need to assess our life and seize every opportunity to increase our wisdom. When you are mindful, you will be professional. If you have feel in your heart, then you can have the you will have the affinity, and you will have the dharma, and to spread it out. When we say that, it is really really easy, but it is a little bit hard how to change our knowledge onto the wisdom. When you have the always listen the wisdom dawn in the morning, and then you will understand all this. At the moment, I introduce our daughter Wong. Thank you very much for Brother Zito. People, when they have the dreams, they think that this is not real. This Brother Zito can remember very clearly. This is not easy. This is not maybe not his dream, maybe really his karma or his past stories. Before Dr. Wong come to talk, then let us know more about Dr. Wong.
可是，如果你有跟他接触的，就如刚才那个救星前面，就是好朋友，然后各方面就亲如家人，就是。
Then usually all these people that we admire, we will have some distance. But Dr. Wong, when you know him, he just like our family. Really close, and it is really different. We can see that this is 35th anniversary for the Chi Hospital. Then we can see that our Dr. Wong has repressed and that place. Because before there is the transportation is not very good, and medical technology is not really developed. And at the moment, you can see 30 years later, this is a really good medical center. Can you hear that? This is really humor, and it is really friendly. This person, it is very has an emergency heart problem. He has very good life. Dr. Wong will say that it is not easy to save him back. This is not easy to kill you. This is if 10 people, only 3 to 4 can survive. These 3 to 4 people, their brain are completely good. This is not common. Then we can see that how professional he is. Why we have to do this donation. And we want to see to save the life of our residents. We donate this surveyor. And this is a lot of people, they have the angina pectoris, so we need to have this There's a lot of people before they go to the hospital, they died, because they do not have any care in the ambulance.
大家好，美英师姐好。
Let us welcome Dr. Wong.
基多师兄好。
We want to be with you because you have a lot of positive.
首先呢，其实我今天要讲的话呢
Everybody, hello,
都把我 highlight 出来了。
And say hello, Brother Tito and everybody. Hello, Mei Yun teacher.
那其实呢，我在借这个机会呢。
Actually, today, what I want to talk, Teacher Mei Yun has talked it beforehand for me. I have these opportunities to thank you, all the brothers and sisters in the world. Because of your support for the hospital, because if we do not have your support, we cannot go to the remote areas in Hualien. We cannot serve in this hospital. Then we do not have this Hualien Medical Center. This medical center, before I come, this is only a small hospital, but now this is our superintendent said that now we are valued up to 81 billion. This is a very big increasing. Yeah, because we train a lot of young doctors. And we upgrade ourselves. So we can serve and so many difficult cases and so many diverse diseases. Before, when a lot of people, a lot of patients, when they have the big disease or if they have the coronary artery disease, they need to go to the west, to the other hospital. But now they can all stay in Hualien. We can do it ourselves. We always think about what Master is thinking about the medical mission. What Master wants us to be. So we think that it should be very fair, equal for the medical, because Master always sympathy for the people in the Eastern District. Because of the transportation is not really good at that moment. So I always work with Dr. Kwok and then think what Master wants us to do. How can we follow the world level? Although we cannot or do not up to the standard, the world standard, but we need to have our own characteristic. Before Hualien Hospital start, people will feel that we have no political support and we do not have any economic value. But Master still invest about say 6,000 million equipment for this for me not reach the age of 30. At the time, this amount of money is a very big burden for this Chi Foundation. When I look at this, master
这个也是从台湾的新导管
is
机器的这个历史
willing
用了
to
这么久，我们才把它保持得相当好。
is
包
willing
括我
to
在
invest for
30
me
年
for
前
this
设导管室的
equipment.
很多
So
物
I
理
need
设备，
to
到现在
fully
我们
use of
更
this
新了新的
equipment.
机器了，我
We
们还是都在
use
使用。
this equipment for
那因为到
18
时候我去
years
看了美
and
国
we
台湾
maintain
看了
it
几家导管中心，其实那时候
13
我们就相当的
we
update，
maintain it
相当
very
跟得
good.
上时代。那我跟各位很骄傲的讲，就是
Although
说
we have
目
been
前
upgraded
我
to
们在这
new
些将近
equipment,
80几亿
but
的营业
still
额里
use
面
this
呢，
old
那
equipment.
我们科应该是在这边呢，前
We
面
are
我们
really
所谓的这个
updated in the world
所谓的这
level
个
compared
超
to
过5的俱乐
USA.
部，我们超过5的俱乐部就是说科的营业呢超过5亿以上的叫做这个超过5的俱乐部里面呢，我们的这个所谓的营运力呢，我们每年都在16到19%，就是说我们还有维持16到19% 的盈余。那也不是说这些，其实上人从来不能我们这些也不管这些，我们从来不跟上人讲这些事情。那只是我们告诉大家说，其实我们善用呢，我们家人给我们的资源。
At the moment, we have 16 to 19% of the
这
revenue.
个呢，可以发挥到极大，那可以呢，
we will
帮助更多的
make
人。
good
所以
use
我们
of
现在的病人，
all the
我们
resources
服务的
that
对象不再是
everybody
只有宜花
give it
东，
to
是
us.
有1/4的病人，大概是从西部过来。
We use all the
那我
resources
想呢，
and all the
其实呢，
equipment
早
put
年
it to the
人家问我
greatest
说为
use
什么要到
and
慈
try
济
to
来？其实
serve a
我
lot
们
of
是不是认
people.
识基金会？是不是认识
And we will
金
serve the
色的谁谁
people
谁？
from
其
the
实我
West
说
as
真的，我
well.
完全第一个我不知道慈济基金会在做什么事，第二个我不知道我们上人呢是
In
怎
the
么样的人。
past
我也不知道我
years,
们灵
people
务长
will
是
ask
谁。
me, why I go
就
to the
听说有人
Hualien?
要
Do
买我
you
最
know
喜欢的
anybody?
玩
I
具，
don't
只有
know
买就是新
anybody
导管。
actually.
所以我半夜，所以
I
我就
only
来。
know
大概就是这样，
I
真的
don't
是这样
know
子。那时候我今年已经看了7、8
what is
家
the
医院，那大
what
概
is
几乎都
the
在
vision
我
and
们
mission
这
that
个在当
that
年能够希望做
master
的，其实
is.
是
I
要多
don't
3到
know
4倍以上
who
的。
is Lin Fu.
可是呢，我们
I
二话不说我就来了。
before I
那基
have
本上大
been
概基本
looking
上
for
呢，
7 to 8
那
hospitals.
所以呢，其实我觉得这个真的是一个因缘。那我来了以后才慢慢从
At
不
that
知道慈
time,
济到了解慈济。
that is some
那了解以
hospital
后
can
发
give
觉的
me
其
the
实呢，
salary 3 to
慈济
5
是一
times
个
of what
医
I
生这
have
个行
in
业呢，
Chichi
是
Hospital.
非常好的一
And
个
I can feel that
工
this
作了
is
以后，
the
我一直跟年轻的
ability
医师讲，这是一个非常好的一个工作的
because Chichi can give me
一
the
个环
platform
境。
that
那怎
I
么样
am
的好呢？
working.
我们不讲，我们就只讲我们的专业，跟我们说，那医生跟我们肌肉师兄说，我跟你肌肉师兄最大的差异怎么样？肌肉师兄要用全职，
I
放掉他的
always
专业
talk
跟
to
他
the
的
young doctors that
事业。
that Chichi is
事业
really
放掉
good
他的事业
environment
去
for the
从事
doctors.
这个志工的事业。可是呢，我们可以从我们日常的这个专业当中呢，就可以做很多事业的事情。而且很容易的，我们的有一些是我们的己所之劳，但是别人的回馈的就觉得说呢，我们只要用我们的慈济人的方式去执行我们的专业，那我们就可以获得跟同行
When people in the other career fields, they have to put down their professionals and then put down some down some of the time and then sacrifice some of the leisure time to do the volunteer work. But for the doctors, for the medical team, medical members, we do not need to do that. We can do this volunteer work when we are while we are working as a doctor.
待了31年呢，我的
This is my feeling.
我也会跟我们的年轻的医师这样讲。那接下来呢，我想还是讲一下。
When I'm in Hualien, I've been here for 31 years.
传送一下呢。
This is my my feeling. I share with all the young doctors. Then I talk about my professional.
医师讲，也跟很多的年轻的老师讲我们讲说我们的授业是要用同理心，可是事实上很多人就是讲所谓同理心，什么叫同理心？其实很简单，就是用
I always talk to the young teachers, young professor, and young doctors.
你如果用你自己的话去跟他讲话
People talk about the MPP. What is the MPP?
做不是那么容易
Is use the wordings of the other people.
分享
talk about this event, not using your own words to talk about this event. I try to use the MPP to talk about the professional sharing. This is a very simple PPT. This is my graduate from the School of Medicine. I'm grow up in the village, not in the city. When I am in year 4, and then we moved to the city, so I've trained 3 to 4 primary schools.
你看那个时候都可以看到呢，为什么要到这样上面？其实呢，我以前还没有来慈济。
And when I'm in primary school, actually I play in the hills, in the mountains. I do not stay in the classroom. This is my primary education. This is my 2 children. You can see that I'm smoking when I talk to my baby. This is our generation, our family. I can feel that if I'm not in Hualien, in Chichi, I cannot quit smoking. So I can feel that when I leave my village more further, I will be my health and my career will be better because I quit smoking. Starts from 1991. When I in the Eastern District, I'm the first one to first doctor to use the cardiac catheter.
喜欢扎你然后为了这个抢救这个心脏的这个时效性呢，让它更有时效性，所以我们很早在1990。
In the ICU, this is we have used a lot of cardiac catheter in the ICU. And at the time, in 1998, we have 24 hours Save the Heart team.
那第一次通过呢，卫生单位评核的医院大概其实全国没有超过5家。那我们呢，第一次就
This is 10 years later, from 1991, because we have to be assessed by the
满头的黑发
by the health department, because because a lot of hospitals they want to establish this save the heart team, but a lot of hospitals do not pass the assessment. Not more than 5 hospitals get the recognition. This is the disease called atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. Then you can see that starts from the year of 93 in Taipei, the main death reason, no matter this is male or female, the heart disease is the first one. How the heart works, this is the health education. And then this is coronary artery. It comes from the left and then go to the heart and go to the right. And this is the triangle there. How big is this? No, it is not very big. 2 to 3 millimeter. Actually, our heart is working in this 2 to 3 millimeter. And this is the small parts that maintain the whole body, the oxygen. This is these 3 vessels, blood vessels, is depend on them. Then you can see that our
所有的人大概从10岁开始就开始做中医。
And coronary is very important.
30岁
It's when we human beings start from 10 years old. When they are 100 years, they will be still in the early stage. And then you can see that the second last, maybe some people were not in their 40 or 50. And this disease needs to be maintained and cared. We need to care about our blood vessel. And we can reduce the possibility of the disease, or cannot happen, and the disease not happen. Actually, we can, just like the pandemic, COVID-19, we can have the vaccination to prevent all the symptoms happen. And actually, for our blood vessel, we can prevent it to be blocked and to be narrowed. So it will happen very quickly. Sometimes, maybe a few days, or maybe 10 days, it will happen from early stage to the back stage. And you can see that this is 10 years old, 20 years old, maybe on the right-hand side, some people at that young age, they will be deteriorate. That is the rupture in our blood vessel. Because this rupture in a few hours, in a few days, and then some people can go to the hospital quickly. Or maybe some people, they can walk to the hospital. Some people, they can cycle, ride a bicycle to our hospital. So actually, this disease, this is about to choose. We can see we can see from this film. We can see 512 about our heart. When this is small films, it can give us more information. But this is from the telerology. This is a very good health checkup. On this health checkup, we can see that this is the normal one, the normal coronary artery. You can see that this is the healthy one. You can see that this is the right-hand side. This is a very good blood vessel. Do not deteriorate, and this is normal. Do not have any narrowing or blockage. This is the blockage one. You can see that there is a lot of white dots. So many clots of. This is our brother Tito's blood vessel. Do you know who is it? This is mine. This is my blood vessel. The right-hand side is brother Tito's blood vessel. Why there is so many? Why his blood vessel is like that? And his narrowing and blockage is in the corner, in the dead head. Brother Tito is not smoking, is not drinking, is vegetarian, then why he has his blood vessel like that?
好，这个我们看一下，就是就可以很明显，就是说我们经由这个，你看我们经由这个筛检，我们可以看到
actually, this is very rare for Dr. Wen, for brother Tito's blood vessel like that. Look at mine, because I've been smoking for 30 years. So you can see that why mine is so healthy. You can see that in the right-hand side is the brother Tito's CT scan.
这种血管呢，就是要去
Is
做
this
绕道
done
手
in a
术也
hospital?
不容易做，因为都是像石头
And
一
you
样的
can
血
see that in
接的血管
he
也不容
has
易
a
再
lot
塞，
of
所以不
white
容易有很好的
clots
接血。
in his blood
当时我
vessel.
们的困扰都是这样子哦。那发现很厉害的钙化，我们知道
It is not
做
easy
心
to
导管
do
这是
the
重视这钱，
the
这个就是
operation
这个都是肌肉师兄们发现我们还是
because after
哦，你
doing
看
the
你都
stand
是
and
你前面都
he
很好，
will block
可是
again.
我们重
So
要的
we have
肺
a
心
lot of
脏的
worries about
肌肉的
that.
事实上只有后面这一块，这一条都是当做
So
这个
we
这
are
个这个血管在送
organized
血
to
的，这
do
方面
the
真的有用的是接触到
a
细胞才会
schedule
那你这个地方就非常厉害
cardiac
的狭窄，这边几
catheterization.
乎是95%到99%，这边带90%哦。那大家可以看到这么都这么厉害哦，所以呢这些
Yeah, actually, you can look at the left hand side. The big one is no use. The use one is the end one. There's so many
然后
small
看到
ones,
这个血管完全阻塞，
so
哦，
it's very
然后经由完
difficult
全
to
阻塞，把这个
handle.
血管再打通，然后
So
支
it's
架
not easy.
就解决，这是我每
It
天做
will
的
have
事情。
the myocardial
其他血管的疾
infarction
病，另外一个就是用心绞痛表现，就是它没
because
有
it's
积
all
极阻塞，
blocked.
只是会喘。
So we
那这些
need
病人
to
呢，我
open
们又
it
经
them
由
up,
呢，我们可以
put
从
the stand on.
心脏核磁仪血扫描，
So let
去
the
发现这个很明
let
显的
the
就是
blood come out.
很好的没有切损，这个有切损就是缺氧，然后去做心导管，然后去发现它阻塞，阻塞以后呢，
We
可以经
can
由
we
这个
can
支架
use all this
把
scan
血管打通，哦，看这个
to
病
look
人
at
血管阻
if
塞，
they
我
have
们
the
经由支架
oxygen
把
or
血管
not.
打通，打这
Then
个
we
阻
put
塞，
all
我们
this
经由支
wire
架把血管打
inside
通，哦，那就
and
解
the
决它的
stent
问题。
and open up the blood
像
vessel.
这个，那这个病人呢，
They
这
open
个
up
病
all
人在7
the
天前
blood vessel.
血
This
管就
is
这么
from
好，
the other patient.
他因为有糖
You
尿病，
can
还有
see
抽
that
烟，没
when
有好好保养，
after
经
we
过吃
open
的
up
这个
all
肾
the
就厉
blood
害
vessel
了。
by putting the wire or the
哦，
stent on
那这个病人
inside,
经由这个塞进
then
有很厉害的
they
血
will
管阻塞，叫他
become
做检查，他不要，这个就猝死。猝死以后呢，我们才做补救，
become
最后就
normal.
变植
You
物
can
人，
see that
这就很
on the
可
top
惜。
side
所以
they
我
are
们
very
我们
healthy
就利
one,
用这
but
个哦，
how
利
come
用这
later
个
on
哦，
they
跟各
become
位
blocked?
师兄师姐
Because
分
they
享的
are
就是呢，
smoking
啊，
and they
这
have
个疾病是可以
diabetes.
经由预防，可以获得很好的一个好的结果，也可以经由筛检，
Later on,
可以获
if
得
you
早期发
are
现，做得更
doing
好
all
治疗。
this
所以这一次
equipment,
疾病呢， 我们一定要相
open
当
up
了解。那我们
that
非常
blood
高兴的是，我
vessel,
们
they
现在
will
的主治
be
医师还
will
缺了
not
3
work
位，
properly.
从以前我一个
They
人
will
到
lie
现
down
在我
on
们这
bed
么多个人哦，
forever.
那
It is
这是我们的团
really
队。那虽然这样
they
子，
will be
我们还是
do
我现
not
在还是1个月
use the
7天班
body,
，24
fully
小
use
时
the
重扣
body.
哦。那每个礼拜有
You
半
can
天
see
教
that
学。
before just only me.
那
Now this
为
is
了这
my
个疾病照
team,
顾
have
更
so
好，
many
我们成
people.
立冠状动脉疾病照护团队，你看有这么多的团队一起照顾这个疾病的病人。
Then at the
哦，
moment,
那这
I'm
个团队
still
要持续地要
working
不断的做
10
流程，
10
做修
days in
改，
the
每隔夜要
hospital
开
and
会。
24 hours
哦，
on call.
那很
And
感
the
慨
other
的是，
time,
我们
I'm
这些都是我
I'm
们
to be
去
the
协
teacher
助
in
我
the
们
to
的
be a
EMT，
teacher
我
and
们的修
professor
我们
in
的
the
救护单位
university.
去成立的，然后把整个哦花莲、台中
Then
整个
every
串
month
起
we
来，
will have
让
the
病人可以
meeting.
达到
We
最
try
好的
to
这个到院服的救护。哦，
to
那
improve
刚刚我们就是我们
our
的这个执行长
service.
跟我去送他们这一些上面的这些仪器。哦，这些都是我们
And
的
this is
专
all
业
the
协
this
协助他
this
们。哦，
Eastern
所以我们
district.
做这个品，希望呢
We
将来
put it
呢
in
成立一代
outlets
化
and
中
then
心，
try
哦，发挥
to
更大的良能，还有
try
呢，
to
成立
connect
这
to
些
the
东西，让
ambulance
我
and
们对这个疾病的病人
connect
照
to the
顾得更
medical
好。
care.
那所以我们现在也做一些传承的
And
动
we
作，我
want
们
to
在
do this
哦，那
because
我们常
we
办研
have
讨
our
会，
future
那召集的是
perspective.
所有我们的慈
We
济的，
want
是我们
to
在我们慈济毕业体系，
to
包
have
括在台
this
大，在长庚呢，现在
this
都把肌肉专精的科
atherosclerotic
主任级的，我们一起办研讨会，
cardiovascular
那一直研究新的东
disease
西，
to be
哦，
controlled.
那让
And
我们
in
慈济
the
的
Eastern
所有的
district.
医生呢都有学习的机会。那这些疾病到最后如果没有往生的话，就是心
And
脏
we
衰
will
竭。
have
那
the
心脏衰竭
similar
是我们
with the
慈济心脏消
other
血的这个团队
hospital
照
when
护。
we have
哦，你看我们结合
concentrate
了这么多
focus
的
on
人
this
去做这个
disease.
疾病的照
Then
护，
let
所以我们
every
很简单
doctor
的结
have the
论
chance
啊，其实
to
冠状动脉
So you can see that we have so many people, and because there are so many diseases from this heart disease, you can so many this kind of diseases. Like myocardial infarction, ischemic heart disease, or coronary artery disease. and from beds. There are so many disease from the risk factors. So we have the patients team as well. This is my best friend, Yin Wei Singh, a doctor. I like his writing here. And he said that for my impression, I'm very fast and very up to the point, up to the better. Because every year he will invite me to go to his hospital. He is in Zhengxing Hospital to attend his research. So thank you very much today. You really set the heart. The time is really correct. When time is up, he is quickly to stop. It is not easy to use his professional term to let us understand. We can know about his professional and know about the disease and know about, I can understand. We have to follow his PPT. Actually, I'm very nervous because he is very actually he knows all his story, but I do not cannot follow his PPT. How to show the PPT to you. 因为 Dr. Yin in Zhengxing Hospital said that 30 years when he go to Hualien, what kind of operation he's doing? He's doing very fast, very up to the point, and save a lot of people. That is the benefit of the people in the Eastern District. It is page 333. He has been to China, Shandong, to do the exchange medical research, and then there is 15 cases. It is really hard, severe operation. When he go to this hospital, he had been see the patient one by one. He seemed to ask the questions and then help them to lie down as well. All this motion is really used to him. He's very used to this all this observation and asking to the patients. But all this process is really professional. Then I can say that when I say that he introduced himself, he's from the village, but actually his character is very simple. It's just like the simple life from the village.
花了多少钱？大家还记得吗？6000万，30年前的6000万，那是不得了的，而且。
Then everybody can hear that 30 years ago. Can you remember how much is it? 6,000 million. This master is willing to install this equipment for him to save a lot of people's life. Doctor is treating this equipment as a toy because he make use of this equipment. He has been saving a lot of lives. Zhang Hua said that
上人慧眼识英雄，所以我们真的非常感恩。
I really admire about his professional because everybody's equal in front of the medicine.
秀女师姐就说，王策宏副院长分
And this is masters has a lot of wisdom to train doctor.
喝酒这样子30年的一个
He uses empathy and use his professional to save a lot of lives. Before he go to quarantine, he is drinking and he's smoking. But when he go to quarantine, and he's thanking master to help him to quit the drinking and quit the smoking. Actually, had problem. We need to look after our heart and well maintain our heart. Not until it has problem, then we go to see the doctor. Then thank you everybody, and can you please write down a note of your feedback. When you look. When you have a chance to look back, you can write down your feedback as well. Thank you very much. I recommend this good book. Thank you, Dr. Wong. You have a lot of humor and yes, thank you very much. This is our exercise team.
Now it's exercise time. First, we'll start with a short drum for everyone to watch. Listen. Every household, please be aware. There are many kinds of drugs, so be careful. Big friends tell children never eat or take things from strangers. And remember not to be greedy, not to take things, and you won't get into trouble. Wish every family peace and safe, and wish everyone health. Class is over. Let's go home quickly. Don't miss the chance. Play the phone first. Quick decision. Let's go home first. Poison you 1,000 times and never get tired of poisoning you. Hi, kids. The weather is so hot. We have apple juice for you.
Apple juice.
It's very nice. Thanks. We have anti-pandemic teas. And I got what have I got for you? It's pudding for you to eat. No. I only like to eat the small leaf black tea jelly made by my mother. My mother used anti-pandemic tea to make tea jelly. Delicious. And come to my home, I'll treat you with the jelly. Don't be afraid. And I'm a good person. And you are lucky to meet you today. Look at what I have today. I got a lollipop. And when you eat this lollipop, it will actually make you very happy. No, don't take it. We don't know each other. Oh, I hate the candy most. Oh, I will have tooth decay, which will kill me. And my dad is a policeman. And if he finds out that I haven't got home after school, he will definitely send a large number of people to find me and beat me to death. Oh, so scary. we should go home now. Let's go home now. How could it be? I'm defeated by them. These two kids are more poisonous than me. Cherish life and refuse drugs. Be a family, let's stand up and do the exercise with us. Okay, let's move your body with us. Want to try the drugs? Want to get into trouble with the drugs? Be brave to refuse. It's that simple. Want to try the drugs? Want to get into trouble with drugs? Be brave to refuse. Do there. It's impossible not to live on the road of life. Even if you waste the time, you will be fine. But there is one thing, it's not for you to laugh. It will make your whole life miserable. It's the number 4 or it's that. Can't tell them apart. 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps, and more confused it gets. Seeing ghosts in the daytime, riding a bike in the dark, and finding no way. Zoning out, behaving abnormally, and even playing wrong chords. It's your life, it's your life. Don't let others to lead you by the nose. Don't be afraid of others laughing at you being a coward. And it's better than letting others to treat you as a fool. It's your life, it's your life. But don't be afraid of others laughing at you of being a coward. It's better than letting others people to treating you as a fool. There are things that you don't need to try. Once you try it, you will be in trouble. That guy didn't get any bleeding after fighting, but seeing him suffering of nose bleeding at the roadside. That woman is very pretty with long hair. Everyone call her goddess in the nightclub. Oh my goodness, I'm not there to go out because when you go out, you have to prepare a lot of money. He says that you are a brother, like a family. And in fact, he wants to treat you once addicted to you for the first time. He will never get tired of poisoning you 1,000 times. And thank you, everyone. And our next program.
素贞来写高雄的文编素贞，然后呢，美编团队呢其实是于如。那玉如呢这个部分大家比较少看到。
The next speaker is our young the 30 volunteer.
每周要给我做5篇哦，真的是非常的感恩。那我们首先来看一下哈，就是君越在这一个部分呢，它其实
So and you can see that on the right hand we can see that there is Elizabeth every week he and the editor team did all this poster. So let's just see Junye. Junye is from New Zealand and following her from New Zealand to Taiwan here. And here let's just watch some of the videos of her when she was in New Zealand. You can see that in New Zealand, you see as a young youth in New Zealand here, they lead the team. And she also joined our English interpreting team. And she is a professional English professional interpreter actually. She is a professional.
And then also we can see that if it's recently, if we also join, if we watch the COP26, we can also see Sister Junye there was at the Glasgow, Scotland for the for the UN Climate Summit. Master Jane said that the COVID-19 is an important education for the world, and we need to learn the lesson and share with everyone. So here we can see Junye not during the summit. They also promote vegetarian as well to at the summit. And so Tzu Chi Foundation has participated in the United Nations Climate Summit for 9 consecutive years, and also they're also promoting Vegetarian Day at the same time. It's not just that a meeting is over and climate change will end, but the climate change will always be there. As young people, we need to make sacrifices and implement actions to save energy and reduce carbon. So this is the power of the young youth. Now, as you can see, they are really diligent young one. So also, like, she just came back from Poland, and she is sharing her story of experience in Poland with us. So yeah, and using sign language and everything to share with everyone. So actually, there are many organizations that are not only Tzu Chi but are helping the Ukrainian refugees. So we have invited some of the units. We cooperate with them, and these units also share their stories. We see how others can help each other, and the Ukrainians also share their stories, and then there are other people who can help them in this way. So now we're very grateful to have all these young people in our Tzu Chi. So Junye is actually now in Hualien. She is also our professional English interpreting team, and she can also speak Malay as well. So Junye, you can share now. Hello everyone, very great. Thank you to teacher Mei Yun. Today I would like to share with you what Junye has learned at Tzu Chi. So my name is Junye, but I'm also called Tiffany. So this is my family, my parents. So I actually grew up in New Zealand. So 2 years ago I came over to Taiwan, and I joined a lot of activities like recycling and all that when I was in the 13 youth. And recently I came to Taiwan here and to work. So I'm just going to play a game with you all. One is real and one is a fake one. So my first time to Poland, first time recognized as a nun, and first time to India as well. So let's just say which one is actually the real one and which one is the fake one, so everyone can guess. So Poland, here I come. So there's a first time to arrive to Poland. So my first trip to Poland wants to share a little small story with everyone. It's a child who we met at the next day after my arriving in Poland. We call him Little Turtle. He is the child of a volunteer, Ella, and fled to Warsaw. Why is he called the Little Turtle? In the first few days I met him, I hardly saw his face and not even his head, because he was always quiet, like just a picture in the corner with his head buried in the sofa. The little turtles likes to eat apple very much. So because he likes to eat apples, so when he wants to eat apples, he will take it in front of us and look at us with a big with big eyes and pointing to the apple at us, and we will nod, and he will smile shyly, hurry back to the corner and hide again. He in you in you actually in Ukraine there are lots of all these little turtle. They felt like they are alone and not doesn't feel protected like that. So there are around 5.2 million children in Ukraine who look like this little turtle. During their escape, they were hurt and psychologically traumatized, and they became insecure and defensive about people. According to the statistics of the United Nations, 2/3 of the children are homeless. 3 million children are in Ukraine, and 2.25 million are refugees, and they are all countless psychological trauma and malnutrition problems. So these 2.25 million children fled with their mothers to neighboring countries. And according to the statistics of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, the largest number of refugees will go to Poland with about 5.1 million, followed by Hungary and Romania, Moldova, and other countries. So many children moving to so many countries to Europe. Under the guidance of Burma Master and the SEAL and Sergi cooperated with 11 organizations, including the United Nations, international, local, and interreligious organizations, so that children could have a Sergi's love and be accompanied along the way. So Poland is Polish Women's Association is also called Safe Haven. No matter what storms and waves the refugees encounter, they will always be their home in Poland, and the children can study and play carefree. So on June 29, this Safe Haven officially opened, and the warm corridor have sofas and snacks for the children and parents to enjoy, so the children not go hungry. And then we can see that and then you can see that the mothers here, they really feel they make this like a home. They sometimes take a cup of coffee and sit at the corridor here on the sofa, and they talk and they communicate, they interact with each other, and that's their activities. This is the first time we went to went there, and this is the first picture we took there. So actually, this Polish Women's Association, it is like a safe place. Is it just is actually it's like a play place. We have the youth language program. We have community activities and in this one here we have a language class, and so we also in daily life they do make pizzas and cut vegetables, and they do activities like that. And in education wise, you can see that because the children haven't had the chance to go to school yet, so we use this opportunity to do activities like give education to the children. And from here also want to share with everyone, it is the story of the Li Yi story. This is the story of her where she give the place for the Ukrainian to stay there. So here just like originally a monastery. Part of it was vacated for the refugee accommodation, special accommodation for mothers with small children and the disabled. So everyone helps each other, eats and cleans by themselves, making it like a shelter place. So this provide the refugee family accommodation with 20 adults and 11 children. It's not that that is from this place here, we also get to know a Roman priest. And he said, as long as the refugees need it, we will always protect them. And thank you to Sergi for making this home full of children's laughter, bringing hope and future. Actually, this shelter is that got lots of children, because the mothers were unable to work with their when they have children to look after. So he decided to set up a nursery in their shelter to look after the Ukrainian children at the shelter and for the community for free. So when we went to visit, we saw that there was a few children, but they're just playing themselves. So this because Lingy setting up this nursery to receive to care for the children of the shelter. So we take this opportunity where we share with children stories and jinxie aphorism and games with them to bring out their gratitude, respect, and love. So we also teach them to plant vegetables like herbs and all that, just like us. We plant, this one is spring onion. They ask, why do we need to grow spring onion? But actually we want to grow the spring onion because children like the pizza, so we use this spring onion. We can use it for the pizza. So when the spring onion grows, we use the spring onion for cooking, for food, which is really good. So another one is a story of a balloon burst story. The children's fear and need time and companionship. So we can't make them forget what they have seen and heard in the war, but we can help the children create a more happy memories. So volunteers all will hold the child tightly. Because the children are scared. And why are they scared? It's just back to the story of the little turtle again. The little turtle asks we can at least just help them, just like how we live with the little turtle, because children's fear and needed time to get over what they saw and heard. So one day, the story of little turtle, one day the little turtle asked me for an apple. But instead of going back to his corner, ate quietly, he actually sat beside me to eat the apple. So this is a very precious photo, but this is the little turtle and his mom. When they left, they gave me a big cuddle, and so after a while, I found that the little turtle greeted everyone every day and gradually became cheerful and friendly and with other kids and start playing already. So it came out from the shell of being quiet and not wanting to talk, but now he is actually more confident. So on the last day of Junye's return, seeing the mother and son leaving the office and returning back, the little turtle gave Junye a big hug. Even this piece of Junye is still very moved every time I see it, because and he also helped to volunteer last week. The little turtle appeared and waved to Junye. Although he's occasionally shy and not good in representing himself, and now he's more confident. I'm grateful to the little turtle story for the love from Sergi people around the world and accompany the volunteers. So the Russian-Ukrainian war caused the children to be no longer happy, full of fear and anxiety. In every interaction, we can see our volunteers accompany the children with love, hug, and high five. The strength of a group of people is not enough. So I'm grateful to have the other opportunity to work with so many partners, around the world to help the Ukrainian. The strength of group of people is not enough. We need everyone to come together. So with different expertise, we can help the children physically and mental and with their mental health, education, and provide save life for them and comfort the hearts of mothers. And I'm very grateful to Master and Tzu Chi people around the world. So this is another one that I want to share, is that we nice to be a Tzu Chi, because we must believe in yourself and be selfless, believe in others with love. So everyone likes to be with Tzu Chi people because we are very positive and bring hope to everyone. So because they see a lot of us see our Tzu Chi volunteers willing to help and contribution and help everyone. So because of that, they feel more confident and feel relief, and also they can have be more relief. So along the way, I'm very grateful that I met so many people. So when I was a youth, studying youth, I really wanted to change make a difference. But now I get to do it. So able to be in this world to contribute, to help others, to make a difference. So while I am working at the Tzu Chi here, I also meet so many Tzu Chi people, and from all of different from everywhere around the world. So this is like in May last year, when the epidemic in India was severe, Tzu Chi carried out cross-religious cooperation, cooperating with the Catholic Spiritual Medicine Association, the Charity Society, and just is really grateful, and with the Sisters of St. Vincent to help tens of thousands of poor household people. So really, Master say, Tzu Chi people must go around the world to help. I'm grateful to Master's teaching. This one, so with the sister, we did a lot of distribution and charity work in India. So this is a conversation with the nun, Sister Mary of the charity. We don't know these civilians, and these civilians have nothing to do with you. Why is the Tzu Chi willing to help them? The nun asked. Because the World Master taught us that there are three things in the news: that there's no one I don't trust, no one I don't love, or no one I don't forgive. So we must go and help. So last year I went to the COP26 summit. So we at the time we share about what Tzu Chi has done. A lot of the work that Tzu Chi did was a lot to do with the earth, if we're saving the planet, the recycling. So we also share what Masters taught us, share Master's teachings. So really grateful to have the opportunity to go to the COP26 and share with everyone what Tzu Chi people did, and Junior is a New Zealand, representing New Zealand as well. It feels like so over there is this flock. This so at the time, what is the flock? So the flock we share. So in COP26, we want to share, so to encourage more young people to join into share, like go to the summit there to share. More young people get involved, and we can take this opportunity to share more about Tzu Chi and influence others. So in every activities that we did, we learn and also use it to influence others, for others to see, so that what we can make a difference to this world. So we can see like so learning and interacting with children is like in when we do the training, the playing with the children and all this education. Now we can actually use it and do activities with these children when we were in the Poland. So it doesn't matter what we do, what we learn, like from media to writing reports to learning what we do in Sergi. All these activities that we learn, we can actually use it when we go out and do relief work. So I'm very, very thankful to Master, very thankful to everyone, to family, and to all these extraordinary people, and really, really grateful to them, because all of us like all do volunteering work together to help the world, to help everyone who is in need. So grateful, and still grateful again. So Junye, many people often ask Junye, so you willing to give up New Zealand here for this good life. I'm also called Sister Tiffany. And it is also my first time this year, first time go to UK, first time go to Poland, first time go to India. So it's a lot of first time for me. So I just really very thankful to everyone. People ask me, why do I want to leave New Zealand and go to Taiwan? Junye only can tell people that I didn't miss or lose a lot. I actually gained a lot from all the experiences and the work opportunity for the work that I do. So I'm very, very grateful to everyone for giving me this opportunity, and感恩. So we're really thankful to the youth, the strength of the youth. Tiffany says from young, she's already with the Sergi youth, with the Sergi. So from young, she already learned a lot and take on shoulder on a lot of responsibilities and take on a responsibility. So you can see how she can accompany this little turtle and make a change to this to little turtle, and because of her company and her experience that she has always been doing activities with children, and know that she can make a difference and can contribute and can make a difference to people in need. So when Tiffany sharing just now, like everyone have their own sharing ways, different ways of sharing, but Junye kept using her name, her sharing, and calling herself Junye. So it's a way of sharing by repeating her name Junye, so we will never forget her name Junye, because instead of saying I do this and I do that, she say Junye does this and Junye did that. So we remember her name very well. Maybe I should follow her ways as well, calling myself Mei Yun do this, Mei Yun do that, so everyone will remember Mei Yun. Here I can see, like, because of we have Junye and all the Sergi youth, you can see, because they are all these young one are also all the our Kaohsiung online book clubs members of help at the Kaohsiung online book club. So we want to say thank you to Junye. Your sharing is very interesting today. So
Now our next program is the diligently cultivation of goodness. And so we have two sisters to share with us today. Our first is sisters on the topic of environmental education deeply cultivates the implementation of environmental protection. And at present, the world is facing an urgent environmental crisis with the four major imbalances of earth, water, fire, and wind. The pictures are the climate disaster that occurred in various parts of the world between March and April this year. Severe forest fires have occurred in the United States, Chile, and Argentina. And the raging flames have burned large areas of forest, and many animals have lost their habitat. Philippines were hit by strong typhoons, causing severe flooding and landslides, and the scene was shocking. And extreme weather has caused severe drought in many areas, alternating between drought and flood and inability to cultivate normally, and the serious shortage of food. Nearly 800 million people around the world are currently facing a state of serious hunger emergency. And the biggest source of pollution for climate emergency is the desire of human beings. Therefore, it is important to change perceptions and behavior through environmental education. And Kaohsiung Jinshi Hall is Shiji's first accredited environmental education site in Taiwan with a rich and diverse content. There are 3 exhibition centers. The Climate Change Centers explore the cause of climate change and its impact on aquatic organism and ecological environment. The Low Carbon Living Center advocates plastic reduction to save the earth, how to reduce the carbon footprint in life, and how to implement environmental protection actions. The Compassion Science and Technology Center introduced the importance of circular economy and the responsible production and consumption behavior in the book Cradle to Cradle. These elements are very much in line with the 17 sustainable development goals currently promoted by the United Nations. And environmental education regardless of age, from kindergartens and primary school children, secondary school, college students, and even adults through learning can enrich environmental protection knowledge, establish a correct concept of consumption. And on this year's World Earth Day, Kaohsiung Multiple Government Education Bureau, the National Museum, and Science and Technology, and the Chiji Foundation jointly signed a letter of intent to jointly promote environmental education and open a new milestone, which is very meaningful initiative. And there is only one Earth, and to love the environment, we must start from spiritual environmental protection, and we must be content and live a simple life. And our next is Sister Ding Xue to share with us the topic of wonderful observation and good inspiration. And at the end of January this year, 4 foreign students in the doctoral program of Chen Gong University request an English commentary tour because they want to write a research report. When we meet to introduce ourselves, I asked, how can I help you? And the student opened the their research poster, and I smile and then pull out the SDG 17, the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals work hard. That was ready to expand, and the 4 of them were excited. And
美国学校的高雄分校，他们的课程有节约能源，还有环教议题的相关课程。所以呢，校长夫人在网络上高雄金丝堂是一座认证的环境教育设施场所。所以看校长就。
And since then, the whole process has been recorded. As I am afraid of missing any message, Mike from Vietnam said he only knew about the SDGs. But didn't know 17 of them. And he didn't know about that Tzu Chi has been implementing this goal. Walking through the BNT vaccine visible area and sharing the Tzu Chi's bamboo ears with them. Also sharing the costs and deeds of Tzu Chi's purchase of 5 million doses of BNT vaccine to donate to the government. Tzu Chi's story inspired their kindness, and they donate money to support the vaccine fund before leaving. The curriculum of Kaohsiung branch of the American School has the energy, conservation, and the sustainable development related courses. The principal's wife searched on the internet and found out that Kaohsiung Jingshi Hall is certified environmental education place. So she and the principal came to the Jingshi Hall to investigate. And we have introduced how the Jingshi Hall environmental education site. And both of them expressed that they hope all 800 students in the school will have the opportunity to come to learn. And the parents of the children in American schools are actually very influential people in the society. And by planting good seeds and sprout in children's heart, they can also influence the people around them and do the spreading of goodness. And on February 9th, the Kaohsiung City Primary and Secondary School Principals and Supervisors meeting was held in Kaohsiung Jingshi Hall, hoping that after the meeting, 21 school association directors would stay to visit the environmental education site. But only 3 people stayed that day. One of them is Principal Lu of Yangming Primary School. And I took the SDG 17 class explaining environmental education. Principal Lu said that Yangming National Primary School is towards the goal of SDG 17, creating a sustainable campus, and the children each have the car with them. At the present, I heard the Yangming Primary School want to sign a letter of intent for the cooperation with Tzu Chi. So on March 17, Principal Lu of Yangming Primary School, the director of various departments of the school, parent, president, and the Dai mother to visit. During the two-way exchange and interaction, President Liu said to everyone, in addition to learn the common sense of environmental education, we must also learn Tzu Chi humanities and the manner of Tzu Chi people. This is Principal Liu's wonderful observation and good inspirations. And finally, excitingly, on Earth Day, the Kaohsiung Multiple Education Bureau and the Science and Engineering Center, which also belongs to the community education field, were willing to sign a letter of intent to cooperate with Tzu Chi Foundation. And the curriculum team also began to plan a course of training personnel. Thank you.
可以让我们的身心灵都是同时安顿的哈。那在这个地方呢，我们
at the moment
跟你们讲哈。
and can you please put the light on and share about our classes today? You can see that there is all the GG products. There is a lot of new products and a lot of very useful products. Then I believe that our brother Tiyu do not know that we have so many good things, and then this is things we have a lot of invested so many useful and good products. At my household, I'm using my using this powder, and this is really clean after using this, and this environmental protection, and this is herbal tea. Now I have to recommend to you all. Then next week we will have to Canada, and we will have the Golden Chain Principle. And then guiding reading group is Lin Jihui. And there is another Bang Jie Li Du Shu Qu about the reading. There is the people that we know. Next week, we will have Lin Jin Long, is our medical mission CEO, and we will have the Qi Yuan sister. She is the broadcasting field for 30 years. Sister from Beijing said that Jane Ye, sister is smiling so sweet. Who is it? Because her name is Tu Jun Ye. Then on the number 7 of September, we will have another doctor. He is talking about another topic we haven't been know that before. Then is another one. He is a master's hometown. This is the herbal tea. It is somebody will do it and make it in front of us. And yeah, every Wednesday, hope that we will be together, because I like to be with you, because you have a lot of positive. We do not have the power, but we need to have the influence. Then how about we wait to the master, Jingyin, and all the album Sifu, please press like and share with the other people. Thank you. 师姐，可以让后玉进来吗？天空师姐，天空师姐，请可以打开，我们有。